Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Zoning Board of Appeals for the Village of Tuckahoe for the month of December 2016. If you would please rise and join us with the pledge to the flag. Pledge allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Nancy, would you please call the roll?
Member Gallo?
Present.
Member Lang?
Present.
Member Palladino?
Present.
Member Jackman?
Present.
Chairman Greenwald?
Present. First order of business, we need to approve the minutes of the November the 9th meeting. Do we have any discussion about the minutes? No? Do I have a motion to approve the minutes?
Motion.
Do I have a second?
Second. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Next item is 68 Marbledale Road has been adjourned or withdrawn completely from the docket. Next item is 76 Oakland Avenue. As a reminder, we still have the public hearing open. Is there anyone from the public that would like to discuss anything about 76 Oakland Avenue? This is an area variance for an addition. Is the applicant here?
Yes.
Hi, would you like to approach? State your name and address, please.
Good evening. My name is John Cotugno. I'm the architect. My office is on 90 Central Avenue in Hartsdale, New York. I was here last month to make the presentation. Reiterated, it's a three-bedroom house. I made a mistake.
It's fine.
We're going from a three-bedroom to a three-bedroom, but instead of two bedrooms on the first floor and one on the second floor, there will be two on the second floor and one on the first floor.
Very good, thank you. Any questions from the board? Again, any members from the public? Seeing none, I'll make a motion to close the public hearing. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Does any member have a motion in the form of a resolution
Mr.
for
Chairman,
76?
Mr. Chairman, I have a motion in the form of a resolution
What say you?
for the area variance. The application for area variance requested by General Enterprises Incorporated for the property located at 76 Oakland Avenue, Tuckahoe, New York, Section 46, Block 3, Lot 69, for relief from the following sections of the zoning code. Section 4-2.4.2, side yard. Section 4-2.6, floor area ratio, and 5-1.6.3, non-conforming building and uses. Secret resolution. Based on this application as submitted, this zoning board of appeals finds and determines that, 1, the action taken herein is an unlisted action subject to the requirements of secret and its implementing regulations. 2, the zoning board of appeals is in possession of all information reasonably necessary to make the determination as to the environmental significance of the proposed area variance application. 3, that the action taken herein shall not have a significant adverse impact on the environment, and it is declared that a negative declaration is hereby adopted with regard to this action.
Thank you. Member Palladino. Nancy, can you poll the board, please?
Member Gallo?
In favor?
Member Lang?
In favor.
Member Palladino?
In favor.
Member Jackman?
In favor.
Chairman Greenwald?
In favor. Continue, please.
Applicant seeks to construct a new addition on the second floor of the premises located at 76 Oakland Avenue, Tuckahoe, New York. The applicant seeks 3 variances. First, the applicant is proposing a side yard of 8.1 where 20 feet is required. Second, applicant is seeking an FAR of .47 where .45 is required. Third, the applicant is seeking to increase an existing nonconformity. Based on the submission by the applicant and hearing the applicant at the work session and public hearings, the area variances are granted as the benefit to the applicant of the area variances outweighs the detriment to the health, safety, and welfare of the neighborhood. The applicant has demonstrated through its submissions and presentation that it has met all aspects of the 5-prong test to the satisfaction of this board. A condition of the granting of the variances is that the work under such variances be commenced and diligently prosecuted within 1 year of this resolution. Failing to do so will result in the variance being deemed null and void.
Thank you, Member Palladino. Nancy, please poll the board.
Member Gallo.
In favor?
Member Lang.
In favor.
Member Palladino.
In favor.
Member Jackman.
In favor.
Chairman Ringo.
In favor. Congratulations. Good luck. That'll look very nice. That home needs a, very good. Thank you, you too.
Enjoy.
Okay, thank you. Next item is 138 Oakland Avenue. I'll remind everyone that the public hearing is still open. Is there anyone from the public who would like to discuss anything about 138 Oakland Avenue? Would the applicant please step forward? State your name and address, please.
Nancy Carver, Hutch Architect, 20 Marble Terrace, Hastings, on Hudson, New York.
Thank you. Has anything changed since last month?
No.
Very good, thank you. Anybody have any questions from the board?
None.
Again, seeing no one from the public, I'll make a motion to close the public hearing. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Very good. Does a member have a motion in the form of a resolution?
I have a motion in the form of,
Seeker and the variance.
I have
Thank
a
you.
motion in the form of resolution. This is an area variance resolution. The application for area variance is requested by Rebecca Collins for the property located at 138 Oakland Avenue, Tuckahoe, New York, Section 46, Block 3, Lot 45, for relief from the following sections of the zoning code. Section 4-2.4.2 side yard, Section 4-2.4.1 front yard, and 5-163 non-conforming building and uses. Second resolution based on this application is submitted. The Zoning Board of Appeals finds and determines that 1, the action taken herein is an unlisted action subject to the requirements of SECRA and its implementing regulations. 2, the Zoning Board of Appeals is in possession of all information reasonably necessary to make the determination as to the environmental significance of the proposed area variance application. And 3, that the action taken herein shall not have a significant adverse impact on the environment, and it is declared that a negative declaration is hereby adopted with regard to this action.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Nancy, please poll the board.
Member Gallo.
In favor.
Member Lang.
In favor.
Member Palladino.
In favor.
Member Jackman.
In favor.
Chairman Ringo.
In favor. Please continue.
Applicant seeks to construct a new entry porch at the premises located at 138 Oakland Avenue, Tuckahoe, New York. The applicant seeks 3 variances. First, the applicant is proposing a side yard of 6.75 feet where 20 feet is required. Second, the applicant is seeking a front yard of 16.91 feet where 25 feet is required. Third, the applicant is seeking to increase an existing nonconformity. Based on the submissions by the applicant and hearing the applicant at the work session and public hearings, the area variances are granted as the benefit to the applicant of the area variances outweighs the detriment to the health, safety, and welfare of the neighborhood. The applicant has demonstrated through its submissions and presentation that it has met all aspects of the 5-prong test to the satisfaction of this board. A condition of granting of the variances that work under such variances be commenced and diligently prosecuted within 1 year of this resolution. Failing to do so will result in the variance being deemed null and void.
Thank you. Do I have a second to the motion?
Second.
Thank you. Nancy, please poll the board.
Member Gallo.
In favor.
Member Lang.
In favor.
Member Palladino.
In favor.
Member Jackman.
In favor.
Chairman Ringo.
In favor. Congratulations. Best of luck.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, if I may, before we close the meeting, as I had said to you, we had a very nice meeting with the chairman and members of the village board at Midland and Maine and that new project there. But I mentioned I wanted to say something that I believe is topical in my experience in this community. I'll be very brief. When I first came in this community, I questioned many times as to whether or not the
building department was overzealous or difficult for new people coming in and their requirements. Anytime you wanted to do anything, it was, you had to get this permit, that permit. And as a young person who had been in the construction industry, I kind of felt it was a little, over the top. And as time went on, and especially as becoming a member of this board, I started to learn the requirements of the building department and the laws that are passed by this the village board to require people to get their permits and get inspections, and the necessity of that as far as the long term for a person's house and for the community in general. And the difficulty that is put upon the building department and their workers as far as explaining to the public why these things need to be done. And I think recently in the news, something really came to light which really shows it to be the case. And I'm talking about a tragedy that happened in California, where there was a building in a warehouse building that people were living in and doing business in, and it kind of looked like there was a blind eye turned by the building department. I think it was in Los Angeles. I'm not 100% sure, but it's something that turned out to be a horrific tragedy, and people died, and the community suffered because in my opinion, the building department, took the easy road, which is something that a building department may want to do, and take that easy road and say, I don't want to, break chops and make people's life tough. But we see now that something like that is really necessary, and it's important for the building department to take the tough road, and the benefit to the community is tremendous, and especially with the loss of life. So I think that everyone needs to look at that, and whenever they feel that the restrictions put upon them by the zoning board or building department may be too tough, you look at that and you see what happens. And it's something that I think that this board has learned and has sat with the building department and understands the necessity of such rules. So I just feel it's a topical conversation. Thank you.
Thank you, Member Gallo. Any other comments? Seeing none, we will close this meeting. Good night, Tuckahoe.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
I apologize. We need to have a motion to close the meeting. Do I have a motion to close the meeting? Second?
Second, and Merry Christmas.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, folks.